Where have you been all these years, my little octopus friend? Don't you know that a good flirt always goes a little lower? Love is like a shadow jutting out from the sun. It comes out into the sky and steeps the day in shade. Bodega 8 Coyote and the polka dot gum. Bang! Blow cotton mouth onto a drum. There's gloom in the room like chocolate. Learn Denver is red, butterflies in toast.
Yeah.
Bolshevik circle.
These are two poems about an old friend of mine named Gregory Corso, who frequently exhibited rather angry behavior, you might say.
Gregory?
Yes, imagine that. So anyway, this is a poem called The Corner Bistro. Wearing penis-nosed glasses in the corner bistro, he's running up to the women asking, "Do you want to fuck me? Do you want to fuck me? No. Do you want to fuck me? No. Get out, Gregory. You're 86, yells Dermot, the Irish bartender. Gregory screams back, "Why do you always get such a hard-on about everything, man? You just want to fuck my friend." We walk outside as Roger Richards comes in, asking if we want to order Indian food. Gregory turns and yells, "It's all your fault, I feel like a Nathan's hot dog." And this is also a poem for Gregory Corso called Goals. Sicilian cell block pacer, habit never lost after doing time for elevating crime to a scientific level through the use of lookout walkie-talk. Whenever someone said Allen Ginsberg, he'd shout, "Over and out! That motherfucker better not outlive me."
He didn't!
I know he didn't.
No.
It's true. This is called Blonde in Snow for Robert Creeley. So often we see Blondie take off her scarf in snow and bob her pale neck in the white silence. Chickens have no time or sense of reason. This is called Doll. Mugu, I, way, no, si, send me, JJ now. Buana, ra, P, I, mutag, mutag, hiaihu. And this is an excerpt from this book that I've been working on for a while about Jack Micheline, who also exhibited angry behavior from time to time.
Not Jack.
Used to really piss me off from time to time. In this particular vignette, you don't really see that, but in other vignettes, it's different. Okay, this is an excerpt from "This Cat Eats Everything," is the working title of the book. The Mars Bar is a money launderer on 2nd Avenue and 1st Street with cheap shots, where two unidentical twins by the name of Anger stabbed a rat with a Confederate knife in one of the broken bathrooms. You gotta hold the door shut with your foot and the sink doesn't work. The outside of Mars is glass brick with big windows on the east end, but it's dark inside anyway. The bar stools are busted, there's graffiti on the walls, all the bartenders are women, people call the payphone all day and night. There's lots of stupid drunk ritual fighting, like in Truck or Scotland. Gary Rex also always passed out on the bar. Stuart nods out in the corner, Eric plays pinball. Felix the deaf mute trips on acid, has his wooden name tag on, wails in the corner to some music, points at someone, then at his Budweiser, then at himself, asking for another. I get there first and sit down next to Amelia. She nods hello and gets up to put money in the jukebox. Jack comes in right after me and stands on the other side, behind Julius Klein, rambling. Someone told me there's been a guy hanging around in the Mars bar asking for me. Says he's my son. My son's so stupid. No, he's alright, but I can't relate to him. He don't like me much. His mother's black. I knew this last part wasn't true, but Jack liked to mythologize his life with stuff that sounded dangerous and exotic. Well, was it him? No, I came down here and found out it was someone pretending to be him. Did you move your shit? Yeah, I'm staying at my friend Hussein's in the basement. I don't know how it's gonna work out. Why? There's some crazy junkie woman there running around the apartment in his slip, screaming and crying. And Hussein, the guy's fucking nuts. Everyone in this town's fucking nuts. I don't know where his head's at. He's on another planet. I've known him for years. He came to New York from San Francisco in a car with Ginsberg, Orlovsky, and some other guy back in the 50s. I don't know where his head's at. Where is anyone's fucking head? He raises his eyebrows at me. Then he turns and continues rambling to someone standing behind him. I'm the greatest poet in America. I can hear him yelling over everything else. I'm the greatest living poet in America. I never got published because I spit on Bernie Rossett's shoe at a party. I was aiming for Ginsberg and I missed. I'd already heard that story about 20 times and somehow knew I'd hear it about 60 more. Julius says, God, he drives me nuts. He reminds me of every Jewish uncle I've ever had. He looks at you in that same stupid fucking way. Jack makes eye contact again. He knows we're talking about him. Hey Jack, Julius says you remind him of his Jewish uncles. Yeah, I'm Russian-Romanian Jew, but I grew up in an Irish neighborhood in the Bronx, so I took on Irish traits. No, he didn't. I turn around and watch Amelia take a drag of her cigarette. Her lipstick never stains the filter, but always stains her cheeks. It looks like she's been face first in a bowl of wet, ripe cherries, plucking the stems with her tongue, rubbing the flesh off the pit with small, deliberate movements of the mouth. When she turns, her face reveals a solitary knowledge. Its muscles grow weary below her cheekbones. Castanet's call. All of a sudden, she snaps back to now, then sits back down at the bar next to me, at her same spot in front of the snake carving, squinting her eyes, pointing her smirk in the direction of the music. She looks like she thinks other people compare her to a cat. I wonder why she thinks this. I wonder why most women think this about themselves at one time or another. Jack orders a shot of scotch, explaining how he's not supposed to drink on account of his diabetes. I'm not supposed to drink no more on account of my diabetes, but how can you live a life without drinking? It's my own fault I got diabetes. I lived shitty. I'm too wild. But I didn't get this way just from drinking. How could I get this way just from drinking? I crashed 7 cars and got 7 concussions. How many times have you traveled across the country? At least 17, and I crashed 7 cars and got 7 concussions. You seem to like the number 7. It's a good number, It brings you luck. Numbers have magical powers. He finishes his shot, gets another cranberry juice, and then leaves the bar about 11:30. Meet me tomorrow at the same place at 10. We'll walk downtown, and you can see what it's like to spend the day with me.